When the king saw his people drowning in hardship and poverty, he realized something deeply painful. True power does not lie in the crown, but in bringing light to the lives of his people. Sometimes life takes everything away, just to show you where real strength and courage truly come from. The morning light spilled slowly across the village, soft and pale at first, then growing warmer as the sun climbed higher. People stepped out of their small homes. Some moved toward the fields. Others walked along dusty paths, heading into another long day of work. The air carried the faint smell of earth and wood smoke. Children played near the courtyards, their laughter echoing, bright, innocent, and carefree. It was a simple, ordinary scene, and yet the hardship beneath it was undeniable. Food was scarce. The crops had failed for months. Worry lived quietly behind tired eyes. Still, life continued, quietly, stubbornly, with hope flickering like a small flame refusing to die. High above the village, on a green hill, the king stood in silence. His posture was steady. His face was serious. His eyes moved slowly across the tiny homes, the narrow alleys, the struggling fields beyond. A deep resolve stirred inside him. He knew this day held meaning. This was not just another sunrise. This was the first ray of change he had promised himself. The moment when thought must turn into action. He made a decision. Firm, clear, personal. He would not use his power for himself, nor for empty displays of royal authority. He would use every bit of it to bring hope, security, and calm into the hearts and lives of his people, not just to survive, but to live with dignity, purpose, and a sense of worth. Days later, without warning, the sky darkened. A devastating storm crashed over the village. Fierce winds bent trees toward the ground. Heavy rains shattered rooftops and turned paths into rivers of mud. Fear spread quickly. Crops flattened under nature's force. Homes, once places of warmth, were battered and broken. People ran for shelter, their faces filled with shock, confusion, and despair. From the hill the king watched. Pain settled in his chest like a heavy stone. It hurt to see his people so vulnerable, so powerless against the storm. Yet he did not freeze. He breathed, straightened his shoulders, and stepped forward. He walked into the wind and rain, straight toward the village. When he reached the people, his voice was calm, steady, unshaken. "We will stand together again," he said. "This disaster did not come to break us. It came to make us stronger." And he did not stop at words. He moved from home to home. Where people were injured, he arranged healing and comfort. Where fields lay destroyed, he gathered minds and hands to plan restoration. He organized teams to clear debris, repair roofs, and save what little remained. The people watched closely. They did not see a king hiding behind walls. They saw a leader working beside them, sharing their struggle, standing shoulder to shoulder. Slowly, they began to believe again. Hope was no longer just a feeling. It was something being built. Weeks passed, then months. Change took root. New schools rose, places where children could learn, even in hard times. Fresh wells opened, bringing clean water to waiting hands. Fear began to loosen its grip. Exhaustion softened. Laughter returned, quiet at first, but real. The king remained among them. He worked in the fields, lifted heavy tools, carried burdens. He listened to tired voices, to worried parents, to dreams whispered with doubt. In those moments, he learned the true meaning of leadership. Life's challenges do not always come to destroy us. Sometimes they arrive to reveal strength we never knew we had. When one person helps another, courage is born. True leaders do not command from a distance. They serve from the front. They meet fear with action. They answer despair with steady hope. With every step among his people, the king planted seeds, not only in the soil, but in their spirits. And those seeds began to grow. Months later, the village was transformed. Fields were green again, crops swaying gently in the breeze. Homes stood strong, gardens bloomed. Children walked to school with books in hand. Work continued, but now with pride and quiet joy. From the hilltop, the king watched and smiled, not because everything was restored, but because something greater had been built. He understood this truth. Life rarely gives back what was lost in the same way, but through courage, service, and unwavering hope, something stronger can rise. He made a silent vow. Even when everything is gone, the crops, the homes, the easy days, hope remains. That inner light, born in the heart, is never weaker than any storm. It may dim for a time, but it never disappears. And when it shines again, it can guide an entire community toward a future brighter than the past. True strength does not live in a crown, but in service, courage, and hope. Those who help others give themselves the greatest light. If this story touched your heart, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. Let these stories guide you, even in your darkest moments.